Hi, okay, these are the contents of my file, and this is the location of the file. I just kept it the way it is mentioned in the example. Okay, so this is my code. What happens here is I'm trying to open a file which is at this location in a read only mode because I don't want to change anything. I just want to read. Okay, this is a pointer to that file starting from the first line. So when I do this, it reads the very first line. The very first line is 3. Okay, and I just convert it to int and say these are the 4 number count. I know that next these many number of lines, 3 number of lines, I have the data in form of name and the number. So what I do is I first initialize an empty dictionary and entry it just variable in the range count. It means 3 times 0 1 2 actually. So next 3 lines are my data. So when the file is opened, it is pointing here. So you read, the file is pointing now here. You read this, read line here, read line. Once you read the line, it again points here. So whatever we read was Sam. So I'm already splitting it here itself. Wonderful technique by Python. I am splitting, so I get this, and now I make a map where the first entry is the key, second entry is the value, first entry is the name, second entry is the number. We have to strip, otherwise this line is stored with an additional line, so I have to strip that /n. Remember, this ends with a new line technically like this, so there is an extra information which I want to avoid. Okay, and entry for 0 happened, entry for 1, then you read this line, then you point here, entry for next line, you read this, and then you fill up. So reading 3, I made it 3 lines I read, so the next line it is pointing is here. Okay, so now I say as long as I have the data, this is while true, I read, because this, look at this read line, I was pointing here, so I read Sam, now it is pointing here. So I try to see is Sam in the list, then I write his or her phone number. If not, I say not found. Okay, I done. Again it's true, read line Edward, it points here, so I read Edward. Edward is there, not there, so not found. Next, read line Harry, is Harry there? Yes, I write Harry. Next, read line nothing, that happens to be nothing. Break, so I come out, I close the file handle. Is that clear?